Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And of course the light is not great. So I can let a little bit in here. Alright, that's a little better. The sun is shining like on the side of me here. I'm sitting outside Barnes & Noble. It is Sunday. We brought my mother-in-law to her meeting, a Jehovah's Witness meeting, and I dropped off my husband at the skate park and hung out there for a while because the bookstore doesn't open until now at 11. And I have a book that I need to exchange. There will be a video that I'm not sure when it'll come out, because there's still some stuff I need to like kind of work into that one. It was just about the books that I'm reading and all of that. Well, I got a book here, and I can't remember the name of it, as a matter of fact. Let me just do this. A Pack for Autumn. I don't know if you can see that. It's like the lighting is really bad. So, front is really cute. The back says, she was looking for quiet. She found them instead. Starlight Grove needs a new lighthouse keeper, and Olive Autumn Harvest needs a fresh start. Preferably one with as much solitude as possible. Her new job, excuse me, an isolated ocean cottage are perfect, except for the eccentric meddling townspeople and the cat who's adopted her. When the town wins a grant for lighthouse restoration, Olive is forced to let the contractors into her space. A company comprised of 3 hot alphas. See, I didn't read that correctly. Okay. My mind, okay, look, I am a Gen X, 47-year-old Christian, and my mind did not take this for what it was. I thought it was just this cute story that she's going to find all these friends and build relationships and everything's going to be great, and she's going to have like a new cat and a dog, and these other 2 were like good friends of hers, right? I didn't understand where these guys are everywhere. I just assumed like all these people that lived in this new community were, you know, trying to help her through her issues, right? So I get to the beginning and I read the author's note. That's it. That's all I read. And I should have read this before I bought this book, but I was just almost needed to leave, and I wanted 2 fall books. The other one I got, I can't remember what it's called, something Falling Leaves or something. That one looked okay. But this one says, "Welcome to Starlight Grove. If you picked up this book because of the super cute cover," which, look at this, it's cute. I assumed this was a cute story. "I want you to know that this is a cozy small town romance that's also very spicy. This book is for adults." And I was like, no, this is not for me. Not even a little bit. Now, I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know if they would exchange it or not. But I looked at their website and they say that they do. They do refunds, exchanges, but they have to have the receipt, and it has to be unread. You know, no broken spines, you know, nothing wrong with it. It's been in the bag the whole time. So, yeah, that is what's happening. So I'm here to exchange that and grab a coffee and hang out for a little while before I pick up my mother-in-law. And so I'm just kind of, this will be hopefully a bit and piece of a day in the life, because there's a few things I would like to talk about, because I'm still struggling getting videos done, getting them out. A lot of it has to do with my lighting at home, the switch to my desk. It's just been a little bit hard, but I do have one that should be out either before this one or right after, where I did a little overview of the desk with this tripod I have now that goes on the floor. And so it's like between, you know, like kind of in front of my chair, and I kind of just have it kind of facing over, but it's not high enough that it gets everything, but I think it did pretty well. So I will get that out pretty soon. There's just been a lot, like I've talked about, with mental health in general, and I've just struggled a lot. I don't know, do you guys, I mean, I don't know if any of you that watch this are YouTube creators, but even just generally in life, do you just struggle sometimes? Like, you just cannot seem to get out of this pit of like unmotivation, and just like it kind of feels like a heavy depression. Like, and this time of year has always kind of been like that for me growing up and everything. It's just maybe the I love the fall though, but I don't know. But I'm gonna go in, so I will try to take you with me to find the other book and see what I find, and then I will get back to you guys later on this afternoon. Okay, have a wonderful day. Be back later. Bye. Well, it's way later in the day. It's already like almost 5 p.m. Things just got a little bit busy, and I never really did much. I did go in to the bookstore, exchange the book. I didn't even look for that kind of book. I do have one still to read, as a matter of fact. Because I don't know if that video is going to work out, because the lighting was really bad in that one. So I may just, these are some old books from that I'll just show you now. These aren't the library books that I showed in that last one. That part came out okay, so I might just do that. But the fall related book is this one here, Falling Like Leaves. It is by Misty Wilson, a Bramber Falls novel. From what I can see, it looks like a good, you know, turn on one of my lights. A little bit better. It just seems like, you know, she's moving from Manhattan to Bramble Falls, Connecticut, and it's just, you know, like supposed to be like a cute little town, I guess, and it's supposed to be like a fall vibe kind of book. So this is this thing here. It says, to all my PSL drinking, sweater wearing, apple picking, Gilmore Girls watching, pumpkin patch going, candy corn eating, fall loving readers, this one's for you. May we all find our Coopers. Well, I fall under some of that. I've watched Gilmore Girls in the past. I think I watched the first 2 seasons way back when they first came out. And I did like it, but I just never kept watching it. I don't know. PSL drinking, I'm not that fond of pumpkin spice lattes. I know. Give me the dark caramel shaken espressos, the brown sugar shaken espressos. Although I did have I think I may have talked about this. I had a pumpkin pie. I think it's pumpkin pie shaken espresso, brown sugar. I'm not sure. But it was a pumpkin pie flavored at Loaded Lemon in my hometown. Now that was good. It wasn't as intense as some of the pumpkin spice lattes. I don't know. There's just something about it. They're not gross. They're just intense for me for some reason. I don't know what it is. So before I get into the books that I got today, I'll show you these books that I got. It's been a little bit, but that I haven't got to yet because I'm doing library books. You guys ever watch The Golden Girls? Yeah, this is a Murder by Cheesecake, Rachel Ekstrom Courage, a Golden Girls cozy mystery. So I guess it's from what I understand, I think it's the first book. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it is. But when I saw The Golden Girls, I was like, what? I got to do that. And Dune. I've talked about this before, that I've watched some philosophy channels that I on YouTube. God, my brain just went, what? And one of the guys that is on there, he talks a lot about Dune and how it's a really great book. I've never seen movies. I've never read the book before, so this will be like a first time read for me. So let me grab the ones that I exchanged the book for today, and I'll be right back. All right, so what I got was a book that I've seen multiple people talk about. Some of the ones that I saw talk about it on their like journaling channels and stuff like that, I don't follow them necessarily. They were like new people that I just saw their channels for the first time, or their videos for the first time. So some of them I have subscribed to, but I don't remember their names. But the one I do remember was Seaweed Kisses journaling channel. So it's called Stoner by John Williams, and it's supposed to be like this really good read. I think she, or a couple of people that I saw talk about it, said it's a really good book, really well written, and just I don't know, something is supposed to be like really good. And I mean, so I saw one of the, at least one person has a lot of little sticky flags on this, and they've annotated it. It's like one of those kind of books, I guess. I know people annotate a lot of books, but I don't necessarily annotate novels. I really, the only books I've annotated in my life have been like the faith-based like Bible study like books that we use. Those ones I have, but I do have some like in philosophy books that I'm reading now that I've been kind of doing some underlining, highlighting, and stuff like that. So let's see what this turns out to be. Although this is going to be a future read, because I do want to spend some time on this, and also because I'm reading, I'll show you this one here. It's one from the library. I can't take off the cover, but it is Murder Most Frothy. It's a Cleo Coyle novel. And this one is, I think, number 4. And it does have like recipes in it, and so it's like cozy mystery style. I just pick books out of the library sometimes and I find some good ones, so I have that. I am currently about halfway through Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings on an audiobook, which was one thing I never thought I'd do, but I found I really enjoyed them while I'm driving. I finished Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I finished that in a couple of trips that day. Like, I think it was my trip to my hometown and my trip back out here. So like, and some driving within the town, so maybe like a couple hours or something. I don't know. It was like a 4 or 5 hour read, but I do speed it up sometimes. Like, I sped it up to 1.25, which is better. But this one that I'm listening to right now, the Lord of the Rings, I have it sped up to 1.5. So sometimes some of the people that talk a little fast talk a little faster, but it just seems to work better for me that fast. I don't know. Do you guys listen to audiobooks? And if you do, do you like listen to normal speed? I thought that it would take away from the book if I sped it up a little too much, because especially people who do the voices and stuff, but I'm so far have enjoyed it. Sometimes I think I just want things to go fast, and that's a problem at times, but it just froze on me, so hopefully that doesn't mess up. Okay, so the next thing that I got today, that when I exchanged the book, was a planner. I want, like, my wish list item, one of my wish list items anyway, is the Homebody Cousin. I think is the one that I want. The planner, the Homebody Cousin. I've seen the Homebody Techo, I think. I'm not sure. One of them smaller than the other. I like the thicker Cousin. I guess they do have it when it comes in 2 parts, like half the year in one, half the year in another. I just seem like the paper looks so awesome. It's kind of like the way I want to try that moleskin out, which is, I'm about halfway done with my journal that I'm working in now. So that moleskin should be started anyway soon. Hopefully by the end of, I don't know. I don't think I'll finish this one now at the end of October, but I'm thinking before winter starts. And so maybe that'll be my winter book. But I really wanted one, but they're very pricey, and I just hate that I can't see them. I hate that I can't touch them, feel them, although I have seen a lot of videos on them. So what I did is I opted for, because I wanted daily. I did see the Homebody weeks, which actually looks like a really cool one to use too because it's smaller. But and I usually have a really big planner. I don't have my planner out right now, but it's usually like not composition size, but like, you know, those 5-star notebooks, 5 subject. They're not, maybe not that thick, but about half that thick, you know, the big hardcover books. That's what I had last, and I've had big ones a couple times, which I really do like them because I do write a lot. They're just a lot harder to carry with me, and there are times I prefer to carry them with me because when I make phone calls or certain appointments and stuff, I like to have that with me. And I write the notes in the daily part of it. But I found this one. It has a little elastic. It is a, this one doesn't say on it. I think it was, it says daily. Oh, it is a, oh geez. It says handmade in Italy. I think this might be, oh, it doesn't say. I thought this might have been, it was right next to the paper source, but it says printed by Intempo, handmade in Italy. So I don't know, but it has a really nice cover. Like it's like feels like it could be real leather because the one I have, my regular journal, this one here, this one's like a lot more because it has this paper part. So I don't know if this is, I think this is just like a pleather or fake leather or whatever. This one feels a lot different. I don't know, but it's got the monthly, and then it's got personal note page, and then it has every day like this, and it has like at the bottom there's little smiley faces for like emotions, and then there's ones for like the weather, and it's a little chunker. So I'm excited for this one. I'm gonna use it. Eventually I will get a cousin. Now what I'd like to do, even if I can't get, like, let's say like this year's or next year's or whatever, I'd like to try one, even if I can get an older one, because I've seen people who use like older ones that are already like, let's say from 2024 or something like that, and they just change the date on it or whatever and use it more like a daily journal type of thing. So I'm thinking of doing that. So that was my day today. Of course, I didn't get to take you along with me. I was going to film in Barnes & Noble, but one of the ladies, the workers, we got to talking about books and totally forgot to film. Then I didn't have time to stay because I had to leave to pick up my mother-in-law. So I grabbed my dark caramel shake and espresso to go. And then, did the things that we needed to do. So, what is next? I do want to do another, let me go ahead and show these to you because these came in the mail. I've talked about Missy before, from Just Missy and the Crafty Homebody. So she is an author, and she has 3 books. She has a trilogy called the Burning Trilogy, and the 2 books, she has 2 of her books that you can get signed with like, little goodies from her on her Ko-Fi shop. I will link those below, or that Ko-Fi shop. And then she said the other one is on Amazon. So this is the first one. It's called Dreams. The second one is Waiting. I just love these covers. I like them. And then I got a sticker, and this is the Burning Trilogy, and then it has Where the Super Meets the Natural, and the other one is called Return. You can kind of, I don't know, the lighting's kind of odd. Let's see if you can see that. And then she also sent another bookmark, a little business card, and a postcard. And she wrote on the back of the postcard, and then she signed this as well. Let's see if you can see that. If I can hold it without dropping everything. And then the second one, there's also a sticker, Love Conquers All. I really like these stickers. I'm thinking I might, because I have not decorated the outside of my journal, so I might put them there, or I might wait and put them in my like reading journal. I have a little one now, so it won't work in that, but I'm planning on doing another one. And then this one says Burning Trilogy, When the Ordinary Becomes the Extraordinary, and this is waiting. I really like this this photo, the dandelions in the yellow house. I don't know why, and I love that they glitter. Of course I dropped it on the floor. And then she signed it, Missy Reynolds. I think this is just so awesome that, like, I've got to know her through her YouTube channel, through her lives, and just watching her life story that she's telling through her channel. One of them, like the Crafty Homebody, is all about crafts. A lot of journaling, junk journaling, scripture journaling. What else does she do? Coloring. Just all sorts of stuff that she makes and she sells on her Ko-Fi shop as well. And then on her Just Missy channel, it's like a lifestyle channel. She talks about her journey through her weight loss journey that she's currently been on for a while, but she had a really big event, you know, something she had to do to get the next half of her journey going. And I'm not going to share all of that because I would like you guys to just hop over there and just check it out, because I think you would really enjoy her channel. She just has a great personality, and I just love her, the stuff she shows. Her family's great. It's great. She's doing Croctober right now. So it's fun. It's fun. So check that out. I will link her below, as well as her Ko-Fi shop. If I can find the book on Amazon, if I remember to do that, I will put the link down below as well. So that's it for this one. I do have some other things that I do want to share, so I'm hoping that I can get through doing some of those today and get these edited and out to you, because I think I should be able to do that this evening. And tomorrow, I believe I don't have anything to go out to. I do have an appointment, but I think I could do that online through telehealth, so we'll see how that goes. But that was it for now. So if you guys have any book recommendations or want to know anything more about the books that I have, let me know in the comments below. If you have any prayer requests, I'd be honored to pray for you guys. So leave those in the comments below as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you. Bye.